Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Noel, and you guys have just witnessed the first comeback of Visual Line, the first unit group under Feng Entertainment. Feng Entertainment has a couple things up their sleeve, obviously not just the comeback of Visual Line. Obviously Venessa is done promoting with Plumbite. They have just finished promoting for Nocturne of Ivy, which is their mini album, and right now she is promoting with Visual Line. As you see here, we do have a new member who is Sammy Lee. She's a first gen K-pop idol who is now a solo artist, and she was a visual in her group Everlast, and now she is in this group because she is under Feng Entertainment. But like I said, Feng Entertainment has a couple of things up their sleeve, including a debut of a co-ed group. But after we see that, we're gonna see what Ito Entertainment has up their sleeves, including a solo debut as well as a debut of a new group. So a lot of comebacks and debuts in this video, so I hope you guys enjoy that, and I hope you guys enjoyed Visual Line's comeback. But let's head over to Concept and see what they have planned for their debut. Alright, so we are here in Nordhaven, and yes, Charlie, you do like dancing. I'm gonna have you change into your main outfit. But yeah, you guys, we are here with Concept, which is a new group that is under Feng Entertainment. You might recognize a lot of these members who are actually were trainees, and if you guys have watched the K-pop trainee series, you guys will recognize a few of these people. Taemin, for example, he used to live with these guys. I did a long play recently where I decorated their apartment, but now we are actually in Nordhaven with the group because Charlie owns this apartment building, as well as he owns this like tattoo place. Like if we go to his thing here, he owns Kim Inc. So he's actually a tattoo artist and also now an idol. Let's see where Soa is. Let's have you change into your outfit. I don't know why everyone is out of their outfits, but yeah, they're making their debut tonight. Actually, they're recording their performance tonight, but I actually have to have them all go to Feng Entertainment to release their album because they're going to be releasing it tonight, Friday night. So we have to get there before midnight. So I'm going to pause this and I'm going to head over to Feng Entertainment, and we're going to travel there with the whole crew. Alright, so we're here at Feng Entertainment, and I'm having Soa here release her album first, and pretty much this is the album. It's a mini album. It's called First Form. Concept, the group is pretty much about them being able to change concepts and kind of evolve and kind of be able to kind of pull off any different style and again different concept. These are the names of the songs. The title track is called Mirage, and these are the rest of the songs. I usually do 4 songs for the mini albums, but I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna have her release that track. She's gonna be the first one to release it. She is the oldest member, and boom, she's set. All right, now it is Jin Hyuk's turn to release the album. It came out in outstanding quality, which is awesome. So let's do that. Concept, First Form, everything looks good. Yes, let's release that. Yeah, good job. Let's have you sit here and we'll bring Taemin over. All right, now it is Taemin's turn to release the album. His came out in outstanding quality as well, which is really good. I think that's what Lily really wants for her company and her groups. I think her training center really focuses on honing these skills, so them having outstanding quality in their albums, it's pretty crucial for the quality to be good. So let's have Hyun here come over. I'm gonna cheat her needs because she's tired. They're all pretty tired preparing for this debut, of course. All right, let's see. Hyun's also outstanding quality. This is so awesome. I'm so happy that these guys are absolutely killing it with their debut mini album. They're really showcasing that the training center is actually really good and that they're actually getting stuff done. Oh, here we have a trainee over here who is going to be debuting not soon, actually. This group is actually the first group to debut since Plumbite, which is crazy because that was a while ago. But I'm gonna have Charlie come over here. Oh, he's hungry. All their needs are so messed up. Like I said, these guys are absolutely exhausted from all this like preparation. All right, so Charlie is the last one. I'm gonna see Yes, outstanding quality. So every single one of them has released an outstanding quality, which is freaking awesome, especially for a debut. I hope that everyone is excited. It's just really cool also to see, you know, the trainees kind of being like, holy crap, you guys are debuting. This is so awesome. Like, I can't wait till it's our turn to be in your position. And yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all really excited. Oh, so you must be exhausted. Oh, she has a headache. Oh, she's tired and uncomfortable. I'm gonna check your needs, okay? And hopefully that takes your headache away. Let's see who's here at the company. We have a trainee here just hanging out. Any of the workers in the office? Oh my god, what are you doing here? Okay, so this sim right here, her name is Yerim, and she is actually going to debut as well. She's going to be debuting not with this company, but with Ito Entertainment. Now, I actually don't know why she's here at Feng Entertainment. I don't know if she was in talks of leaving Ito to come to this company or anything like that. Pause that. I actually see another Ito Entertainment person here, which is crazy because it's Nanami Ito. She's the daughter of the Ito family. So I don't know what they're doing here, these two Ito Entertainment, you know, idols. But this sim is debuting in a group, and you guys will see that in this episode. So I have no idea why she was here in the offices, nonetheless, out of all places. But it is a little strange to see an idol from another company being here, especially this girl here, who is the daughter of the people in the company. Again, it's funny that that other sim is here and that she's here too, because she is having a solo debut. If you know, Next Gen and Cosmic Rush, which she's in Cosmic Rush, are currently in hiatus due to Sunjin's death, but she is making a solo debut because the company really needs to continue their momentum with the music they're releasing. And that girl that you saw is also going to be debuting in a group. Let me just put the cheat back on, effects on, and you'll see she's in a group called Crimson Kiss under Ito Entertainment. Her name is Yerem Han, and she will be debuting under that company, which is really exciting. She's going to be doing her debut at the San Maishuno music show. I'm going to show you her actual outfit right here. It's this, like, you know, red and black. Their concept is kind of like a vampire-esque, you know, sexy concept, a little bit more mature. However, there is a controversy because they do have a teen in their group. I don't know if I can look at her group through here. Let me see. Let me go here. And if we see details, we'll see that Hyesu, Sujin, Yeonhee, and Yerim are a part of this group. So, but on my YouTube community post, I put a poll up, so I'll have to check that later after they debut, after their performance, to see who you guys picked as your bias before you even saw the group here. But yeah, it's pretty funny that she showed up here. But I am going to head over to the San Maishuno music show because these guys have to make their performance. They have to record it for the... Oh, what is the matter, Soa? Ugh, you know, I'm gonna have to buy her some medicine, honestly, because, you know, you're performing today. You can't just be sick and not perform. This is part of the struggle of being an idol, is having to kind of do things, you know, when you're not really ready or not really in the best position to do it. But we make sure everyone's album is released. Yes. Yeah, everyone's album is released, so we are going to head over to the San Maishuno music show and watch the performance for Concept. All right, another successful debut. We had an amazing comeback by Visual Line and now a successful debut by Concept. Again, this is the first group since Plumbite to debut. Visual Line already used members that were already in groups to make a group. So this is the official debut of a group since Plumbite debuted, since the first episode of this series in season 1. this is the first group under the company to come out of Feng Entertainment. So these trainees to be able to have had the opportunity to come out of that system and actually debut in a group is insane. Again, a big shout out to Jeremiah, a follower who's constantly commenting and supporting this channel and is very passionate about the series. These guys who were trainees and are now idols have you to thank because you had the idea to make the co-ed group. And again, I think that Lily really needed to step up her game with her company, and debuting a co-ed group is definitely gonna do that. But these guys all have to head out and continue promoting for their debut. So we're gonna head over to Mount Komorebi and check out what Ito Entertainment has in store with their new girl group. All right. So we're here in Mount Komorebi with Ito Entertainment's new girl group. They're just about to eat something because a couple of them are hungry. I will introduce you to the members right now. This right here is Hyesu. Hyesu is the main rapper, center, and sub-vocalist of this group. Again, the name of the group is called Crimson Kiss. Crimson Kiss. Then the next member is Soojin Lee. This is Soojin Lee. And Soojin Lee is the main vocalist. That's her only position in the group. She's only has one position. This right here, her face is so funny, is Yeonhee. She's actually the youngest member. She is the lead vocalist and main dancer. And then we go over here to Yerim. Yerim is the lead rapper, sub-vocalist, lead dancer, and visual of Crimson Kiss. Let me just get a quick look at her so you can see her. You saw her earlier. She's absolutely stunning, absolutely deserves the visual position for sure. But all of these members are actually really pretty. I think that they are all really cool, and the concept of the group is pretty much like a kind of vampire-esque theme, kind of sexy gothic girl type of look. We go here. I'm pretty sure I read the description earlier, but if I didn't, or if I took it out, I'm not sure, but I'll read it again. But it says, Crimson Kiss is Ito Entertainment's newest girl group, captivating with a dark, alluring concept, bold, elegant, and unforgettable. These girls don't just perform, they enchant. So I think that's pretty cool, the concept that we're going for. I think a lot of my groups, I tend to kind of switch their concepts up a lot, but with this group I kind of want to maintain that kind of look and edgy kind of dark concept with them, whereas with the other group Concept, I plan to definitely change their concepts up a lot and kind of show that they're able to kind of show variation. Whereas with this group, I think it's important to kind of maintain their identity within this kind of concept just because of their name, Crimson Kiss. It sounds, you know, like very dark and edgy compared to another group that might have a concept that is not as like solidified. With Plumbite, their name, they can be anything, you know what I mean? They kind of don't have much of a certain concept that they kind of stick with all the time, whereas this group, I think they kind of want to stick with that. I think Ito Entertainment really wants to solidify the identity of their groups. Like with Cosmic Rush, their concept is more, you know, cosmic. It's like their debut photos were shot in Sixum. So their debut photos, I'll put them up. I'll put some photos up actually right now. I'll take the opportunity to do that. But yeah, they took their photos in Forgotten Hollow, so it's like a dark, kind of moody, vampire-esque concept, and I hope you guys enjoy these photos because I had a lot of fun kind of coming up with the idea for this group. I think that Ito Entertainment was panicking when they saw that Feng Entertainment debuted a co-ed group. They're probably thinking, okay, my groups are currently on hiatus due to Sunjin's death, but these girls that have been kind of secretly training under the company, Ito Entertainment hasn't really let people know that they were planning on debuting a new group, and they kind of have decided to do that now that Feng Entertainment debuted their new group. So we'll see these girls and see how successful their debut is going to be. It is actually the morning. They did not go to the K-pop career, which is fine. I only set it for like an hour on the weekend, so it's no big deal. But I think, yeah, it's set as idol. I'm gonna have them head over to Ito Entertainment so that they can release their debut album. So let's go do that. All right, so we're here at Ito Entertainment and the girls are about to release their mini album. It's called Crimson Kiss First Bite Debut Mini Album. The title track is called First Bite. Their second song is called Velvet Veins. Third is No Mercy, and 4 is Under the Moonlight. I'm gonna have Sujin here release her track. Let's release track, and it is in outstanding quality, which is good. Then we'll have Yesu release her album as well. So let's do that. Hers is also in outstanding quality, which is good. All right, so I had these other 2 girls just sit out here while the 2 younger members release their album. I'm gonna have Yerem here release the album. Hers is also in outstanding quality. And now the baby of the group, who is actually a teenager, you guys. She's actually still in high school. She's a C student, so she needs to really focus on that. She actually hasn't done her homework yet, but we're gonna release her album. We'll have her see if she might graduate early, if she can get her grades up. That way we can pretty much focus more on her career, which is, I know, kind of bad because she should be focusing on school. But yeah, we kind of need to make sure that, you know, Ito Entertainment does well and that their groups do well. So, oh, one of the guys from Next Gen is here. He's probably like, oh, I just want to have a comeback. I went from one company that didn't give us debuts to our manager pretty much dying, and now like we haven't had a comeback yet. It's pretty sad how this group is kind of cursed. I hope that Next Gen will get some more promotion soon, but these girls are done here and we're gonna head over to the San Maishuno music show to watch their debut. Alright guys, I am going to leave this part here. In this episode, we saw the debut of Concept as well as the debut of Crimson Kiss and the first comeback of a Visual Line. In the next episode, we will see Liberty give birth to her baby as well as follow up with the rest of the Ito Entertainment idols. But again, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one.